Tommy. It's just Tommy.
Too late, I already got it.
You could stay there. Hey everyone, it's Amanda with Americana Gardens, and today I'm going to show you guys my plant haul. Look at all these wonderful plants that I got over the last month or so. I know that I do like shopping videos and I don't really show you guys what I buy, but that's what this video is for. Intruder here, the photo bomber, aka Tommy. eating his food. It's alright, he brought the bunny treats, so all is forgiven. So I'm just gonna do a little pan over on some of the plants that I got real slowly. I got a good bit of these on clearance. Tons of succulents. Lots of succulents came into the stores recently. And I got a new silver dragon alocasia. My favorite alocasia. My favorite plant. That's the one that started it all. The love for plants. And some Hoyas and some Ferns. And yep, I even got a blooming cactus down there. So kind of cool. And we shall go over these. Hi, Hummy. Let's talk about some beautiful plants here. So this is the Hoya WTIE. I actually was gifted some cuttings of this one over the summer. And, oh, there's a dead leaf there. It was from a girl who I was making a delivery to, and I complimented her on her collection that she had outside. And she had like the sun-stressed ones, and they were so pretty. So, she gave me some cuttings and I was like really surprised. Like random act of kindness kind of thing. I noticed that there's this like white stuff all over on here. So I don't think that's a pest. I am going to clean it all off though. It's not, I'm looking at so many of these dots and it's not a mealy bug. That's what I thought it was, like from afar, but no, it must be like a fertilizer or like some type of pesticide thing. So I'll actually have to rinse all of this off. Hummy, do not eat that, baby. You can kind of see like how or why it would look like some type of pest. So, but I shall clean it all off and I want to sun stress it. That's the goal. Shall be beautiful. Super lush in here. So I'm actually going to break this up. I'm not going to have it in one pot. I'm going to break it up into several different pots. And I think I'm actually going to hang them up right where, well, you can't see really the plant too much, but where it's hanging from the curtain rod. That is a Philodendron Orchid. And I think I'm actually going to put this plant in those and have them hang up so that way they could get sun stressed, and that'll be really cool. Alright, this one was a new find. This is actually new inventory from Lowe's. This is a new find. I love this little gadget thingy bob. I'm gonna have to like glue it all to make sure it kind of stays in place because they put these cheap little staples in there and it really doesn't like hold the stuff. Like this actually came out, so this whole thing went on clearance. But I mean, really, I could just glue that and it'll hold. So, but score for me because I got it for half off, and they got some neat Echeverias in there. I like this one that has that red tinge to it. Then they got some like Haworthias in there. Haworthias are like I don't care for them too much, but they're like a great filler plant to make for arrangements. So another thing is I could use this and put my Hoyas or like any trailing plant really and put them in here. And I think that'll be really neat, and have this piece connected again so it could hang. That'd be super cute. But I gotta stain it and protect it from water and stuff, or else it will just fall apart so easily. They're really cheaply made, even though they're really kind of cute. Busted, spacing out. Alright, I'm gonna move this stuff out of the way here. Look at this baby. This is from that Pure View cactus and succulent line that is being carried in my local Home Depot. I love this blue cactus. Oh, it's some type of blue. I don't know the name of this exact cactus. I mean, look at the spines on it though. They're mean looking. I'm telling you, cactus is a good home defense system. Just throw it at somebody. Throw it and run. Yeah, look at this. Like these things right here, they have to be at least, some of them have to be 2 inches long. Yeah. Nice. Pot is kind of cool too. If I get like a bonus pot when I buy things, that's great. The pot itself is included in the price, so if you find something that you like, it's nice to have it. So moving on over here, I got this Philodendron Orchid. Beautiful light lavender colored petals and dark purple, almost maroon-like centers. Orchids, they really last a long time in their bloom cycle if they're properly cared for. And I got this on clearance. This was like from Valentine's specials that like they were having at the stores. I need to really rehydrate it though and clean off its leaves. Lots of like hard water standing on that, so I'm gonna clean that off. But I got this glass jar here. It's like a cracked glass jar, kind of neat. It's like a light tinge of green, and I'm thinking I could do this with this right in here. So I'll have to make a video of like repotting certain things, and this will be in it. But I'll have to take all this like moss that's around on the orchid, take that out, and then have it kind of sit above this and let the roots hang down and just fill the bottom up with water, and then that creates like a humidity dome. Because these are naturally like epiphytes, they really shouldn't be in like soil or anything like that. But that would be really, I think that would be a neat little experiment to have. Try that out. I think that'll work really nice. And there is this gorgeous, gorgeous little, what do they call this? Like the elephant plant. It's so neatly variegated. Like there's even, okay, the stems are red, right? Like y'all could see that. Stems are red, and then you have this variegated green with like cream in the linings in it, and then I have all white ones right here, and they do kind of have like a pink outline to them, so I don't know if they'll get green, but there's like a few of them like right up here too that has that. So I don't know, I think it's fun. What kind of plant is this again? Okay, that is the name right there. Alocasia afra kaleidoscope. I think there's a like a easier generic name, but I don't know. It's fun. I could easily propagate these. Like this actually fell off. It broke off, but I could just take off like some of the bottom leaves, stick it in soil, and it'll root. So, and this little Echeveria here, I know that I got these. Yeah, the Desert Escape. That is Costa Farms Desert Escape. That's carried at Walmart. I love the green, and then they have that, has that like dark pink lining around the edges of the leaves. That's really fun. And this one, somebody actually pulled one of these. This is how you propagate these types of Echeverias here. So somebody actually took a leaf off, and let me see if I could do this very gently. I gotta pull this one out. It's kind of hard to do it. This is actually, oh, that's working. Okay, I'm pulling it by its root. Here, let me show you. Yeah, somebody actually started propagation. There's the root, and then there's the new flower coming out. So I had to pick that one up. I thought that was kind of fun. But it's a beautiful, beautiful plant. Tell me, which one's your favorite?
I mean, they're all cool, obviously, in their own way.
I know, that makes it hard.
I mean, I've never seen anything like this, you know, it's like brown.
Yeah, it's kalanchoe. It's blue and purple.
Yeah, like that's different. No, you did show me this before.
Yeah, I think you used to have one of these.
Yeah, I think I'm basically familiar with most of these, or half of them. But, I don't know, I'll go with the little one here.
With the blooms? The cactus?
Yeah.
There you go. That's Tommy's favorite.
Because it's different. It's the only one that has color bloom.
And what is your favorite? Put it in the comments. Alright, and right here, I actually have this aloe. These are really, really hard. They're not very maneuverable if you ever use them in arrangements. And, yeah, I mean, you know, $4. This is, again, from Costa Farms. I got this at Walmart the other day. It's unfortunate because they really don't give a name, a proper name for these plants. They just say like succulents and cacti on them. This, I believe, is to be kalanchoe. Oh, yeah. This is I've never seen anyone like this before in any of the big box stores or online, for a matter of fact. But I love how it's like tiger stripes almost, but with, you know, the blue-green foliage with the deep red striping. I feel like that's really unique. I'm moving over here. Yeah, I really like this color. I mean, it has green, but it has like some tinges of like orange to it as well, which is very cute. Now this one, I think, Grape Deum. Yeah, this is actually a Grape Deum Copper Glow. That's a fitting name for it. Definitely has that copper vibe, like on the outside and more green on the inside. Or on the tips, it has more copper tone to it as well. So again, I got like 4 of them in here. So yeah, I get plenty of them. This is from Smart Planet too. So that's from Home Depot. Home Depot and Lowe's carry Smart Planet, I believe. I know Home Depot for sure. I forget about Lowe's. Oh, and this glorious, glorious, glorious Echeveria right here. It's almost like the size of my hand. It is absolutely stunning. I love blue. That frosty blue color, and this definitely has it. Echeveria Blue Hairon. There we go. Nice. You know what? They have these scan things, and I should probably do that. I'm going to scan it and see what comes up. That'll be fun. Scanning, 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 scanning. Okay. Alright, yeah, so doing it with my camera didn't work, so I had to download an app. Let's open this up. I have to hit search on web, see what comes up. Echeveria Blue Hairon, which is what this is. Water, light, and nutrients. It is kind of looks better in person. Alright, so it has the how to care for the water, light, nutrients. I'm just going to jump to summary. Half cups of water every 12 days. 1 foot from window. Check. Nutrients repot after 2 times the growth. Okay, so that's what they recommend. This is one. There's 2 of them in this, and this is why I got it. It definitely has like a lavender-ish tinge to it. Like some of the darker leaves have like more of like a lavender tinge. I know it's not picking up in this light right now. It's dark and I have like the house lights on. But uh-oh, that one broke off. Oh no. Oh no. I'll propagate you, little buddy. It will not be lost in vain. Should move into some more of the house plants and then get back down to the succulents and stuff. So this is another Costa Farms goodie. This is I found at Walmart. This is the purple passion plant. I actually just gave it some water. I filled it up in this little bowl and it really sucked up the water. That's bottom watering, by the way. When I say bottom water, I mean like fill up like a bowl like this or a saucer and place the plant in there and it'll suck up the water from the bottom. So that's actually something you want to do with like sedums and cactuses. So because you don't want any water getting in here and rotting. So bottom watering is always good. And this plant is so pretty. Like you see that purple hue, right? The mature growth or the older growth is green, but the new growth has like this fuzziness and velvety texture with that purple like hue to it. It's absolutely stunning. It's a really great plant. And this, oh, I just realized that this actually is a busted pot. This is a variegated false Aurelia Goldcrest. Look at the coloring on that. That is so pretty. And with it right up against the purple plant, like that is just stunning to me. That is, here, let me get some better lighting. Yeah, that is so cute. I love about plants, if you ever look more details, not only do you see the variegation on the actual leaves, you have that gold coloring on the leaves. Oh, actually this one right up here is more pronounced. You could see that. But look at the stem. Let me see if I could focus this. It has like zebra striping on it. Kind of reminds me of an Alocasia zebrina with the stems. So, you know, it's those little details that make plants so much fun. Yeah, those little details make plants so much fun. All right, and my baby right here. This is the plant that made me fall in love with plants, or house plants, that is, the Alocasia silver dragon. The silver, so the main color is like silverish blue, and almost like a gray, and then you have the dark gray veining. Look at that. The new leaves come out like this, so nice stark contrast, and then once they harden off they get this gray blue color, and underneath, look at that. Look, you can see it right there, the veining on the underside. Oh, look at this. Whoa, that's a beauty. I love Alocasias. They're one of my favorite type of genus. Next over here, I got this one at Lowe's. Actually, the same time I purchased the Alocasia. I do have a smaller one of these. This is the Crocodile Fern, and it has its name, the Crocodile Fern, because of the pattern on its leaves. And that's like really shiny and healthy looking. That's really great. Really, I got this on clearance, so it came to like 10 bucks. It was half off since it was on clearance. Oh, this is really, I gotta water this before I check out for the night. But I just like took off maybe like a handful of dead leaves. This one is kind of bent. I don't know. I might cut that one off. But I mean, look at all the healthy leaves I have left on it. So I just took off the dead ones. And I'm like, okay, got it for sale. I asked for it on clearance. I don't like the pot too much, so I'm going to sell the pot on Marketplace. But I'm really, really loving these. My ferns are like my favorite, along with Alocasias. yeah, like see, this is like one of the dead leaves that I had to pull off. So, alright, and this one I just got at Lowe's the other day. It was actually on clearance, and I think they put it on clearance without realizing it, that it shouldn't have been on clearance, because I guess if you look at it and you're not familiar with Hoyas, they kind of do look like kind of crinkly, like there's like it may be stressed or something, or like also discolored. Now there's some leaves on here that, like obviously this one right here was like broken in half, but overall it's not too bad. So yeah, the new growth has like this purple purple tone to it, and I think they probably thought that it was like cold damage, which is easily done. Yeah, like see, like right here, this one, it's almost black, it's like blending into the pot itself, but yeah, the new growth is dark like that. This is called the Royal Flush wax plant, aka Hoya. And then there's also these the splash part, right, of this Hoya that can kind of make it look sick if you don't know what you're looking at, really. So I could understand why it was on clearance. Wow, this one right here is like really pretty. I can't wait for the blooms. I'm excited. I'm gonna, you know, this is a nice hanging one. I was looking for hanging plants and succulent-esque type. I could treat a Hoya like a succulent, and it thrives. That's my secret. I absolutely adore this baby here. This is another one from Smart Planet. It is called the Echeveria Angel Kiss, and the reason I was really into this one is because it has a pretty large stem on it, so I could kind of add that to add height to it, because I would like some of these succulents like to actually branch out. I'm not sure if this particular kind is, I'll have to do some research on it, but I would like for them to be taller, and then I could have some other stuff underneath it, kind of like a tree, right? Like you're planting underneath a tree. That's the idea. But another with that blue and purple, or light tinges of purple to it. You can really see that on the undersides of the plant. More of the purple is pronounced. Then you have like a pink pink lining. Fun. Yeah, if you're going to touch plants, touch them on the bottom, not on the top, because the top has I think it's called farina, and that's like their sunscreen. And also if you touch it, it wipes it away, and it kind of leaves like those kind of marks. So you kind of don't want to look at those, so yeah, don't touch it on the top if you could help it. Yeah, this is another adorable baby. This kind of reminds me of like a blueberry. This is much more pronounced in its blue and purples in comparison to the other ones. You could kind of see that. And it actually has two. There's a baby growing out of it on the side, so I'm going to take that one off and prop it. I'm going to make a whole bunch of arrangements, guys. I got so much stuff to make arrangements with, and I'm so looking forward to it. I got some really great ideas, but alright, so actually this one is by Oasis. I picked this one up at Lowe's. They also have the Scan for Care app, and this is Echeveria Happy. Alright, I'm going to scan it and see what happens. Oh, that one ain't working. Womp womp womp. Well, I guess I could always just Google Echeveria Happy, right? See what comes up. But it would be nice to know, like, from the sellers what their care tips are. I'll trust that more than anything. Alright, coming down to the home stretch here, I had to get these little Echeverias here. or these called Grape Deum. It's hard to tell the difference. Anyway, just because of that vibrant green, kind of like adds like a breakup with like the blues that I have. I have a lot of blues, so wanted something a little different. And check out this Crassula. This Crassula is so cool. It's so unique. I love the leaf shape and how tall it can get. But also, let me see here. Yeah, you see underneath the leaves there? That lining? I mean, you can see it on the top too, but I think like for some reason it's more pronounced on the bottom. But yeah, that is fun. There's 2 in this plant, or pot I should say. And yeah, all it says is cacti and succulent, but it is a Crassula, I know that much. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's a Crassula. And my blooming cacti, I already had a few blooms on it. They only last like maybe like 3 days and then they're kind of like done with. So I have this one blooming and then I have this bud coming out. And it's gonna pop probably in another 2 days. And then I got another bud. You see that tiny little pink thing right there? There's another one coming out, I believe. Yeah, so beautiful, happy little colors. It's winter time, so I'll deal with any kind of color possible. And the last but not least, I believe this is called the Pearl von Nberg, right? So look at the stems on this. You see it's like that pale pink, or the main stem is like a white, and then the is like this pink, and then it turns out into this grayish blue color. That's a pretty one. Now that is, and then I think they actually have them in larger size, and I think I actually might get one in the larger size eventually, just because it's just an absolutely stunner. I love that pink hue in it. Okay guys, so that was my haul. I shared with you some future potting ideas, and I will be doing some potting up probably later this week. So hit subscribe if you want to check that out. I do houseplant tours, and I actually have an outdoor garden in Pennsylvania. So hit subscribe if that's something you want to check out. And until next time, check you later. Bye.